Live, the news on NBC 6 at 4 starts now.
People with disabilities are often treated less than, but a center in South Florida is doing its part so we can all gain some insight here and some perspective. Those
living with a developmental disability can sometimes be looked over, but not at this place. Here, these individuals are empowered and given the tools to live a purpose-filled life. NBC 6's Kelly Blanco introduces us to the WOW Center and its special members.
This is how the individuals of the WOW Center are greeted every morning. The WOW Center is a place where people with disabilities are reminded that no matter what society may say, they too, much like you and I, are more than able to live meaningful lives and fulfill their dreams.
I'm well because of my amazing family and friends.
Because I am an athlete for Special Olympics.
I'm so wow because I love my girlfriend.
There are over 200 individuals between the ages of 22 and 80 that call the WOW Center their home away from home. And even though their lives may be different because of their developmental disability, they are a force to be reckoned with. The WOW Center offers 7 different programs, including recreational therapy, which is what's going on right behind me right now. Hey, Roy, can I play?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. And you just never know who you're going to ball with here at the WOW Center. This guy, he's kind of a big deal. He got the Athlete of the Year award out of 6,000 people that were a part of the Special Olympics in Miami-Dade, right?
Yes.
All right, you ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Show me how it's done. Yeah! All right. Hey!
People here believe in them. You know, they walk in through the doors and any misconceptions that they could have learned along the way, that they're not able to achieve things, that they're not good enough to have a job, that they're not meant to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. All that, you know, you leave outside the doors of WOW. When you walk in through our doors, we're gonna change the way you think.
There's never a dull moment at the WOW Center. The individuals here also receive music therapy. And as you can see, they've got moves. The center also offers art therapy, life and work skills, technology classes, and even supported employment, which helps them find a job and develop a sense of community.
I want the community and the public to just know how amazing they are. The love, the genuine love that they have for people, for connections, for living a life that is meaningful and great, when they have been told for so many years that was not their purpose in life, that their purpose in life was to be in somewhere taken away from community because they were different.
But as you can see, they're not that much different. They play, they dance, they smile, and they dream big, even when the odds are stacked against them. And this truly makes them the unstoppable WOW force.
Thank you. Synchronize. Happy South Florida.
Kelly Blanco, NBC 6 News.
Oh, that's
unbelievable
so
work there.
special.
That's so great to see.
The news on NBC 6 at 5 starts now.
Wings for Life World Run is a global event that has raised millions with spinal cord injury. The race is taking place this Sunday, including right here in South Florida.
NBC 6 Kelly Blanco introduces us to a wheelchair participant, Aaron Anderson from Sweden, who completed 55 miles during last year's race and has been crowned the global champion 2 years in a row.
When I was 9 years old, I had surgery for cancer, ended up in a wheelchair. Today I'm sitting at the top of Sweden. I wonder what else is possible.
Meet the reigning 2-time global champ of the Wings for Life World Run.
This is probably the coolest trophy I ever had.
Aaron Anderson was diagnosed with cancer when he was just 7 years old. Eventually, the cancer was removed through surgery. But Anderson lost function in both legs.
I was a teen in a wheelchair and it was pretty good. You know, I had a good time.
From sailing to track and field and even sledge hockey, Aaron had no plans of letting his paralysis slow him down. Now at 31, a good time is what he continues to go after, propelling to new heights as a professional adventurer and motivational speaker, already accomplishing what some will only dream of doing. As the first wheelchair-bound person, Aaron has climbed to the peak of Sweden's highest mountain. He's arm biked thousands of miles across Europe, summited Mount Kilimanjaro, and traveled from Antarctica to the South Pole for a cause near to his heart.
What's been your proudest moment so far?
Reaching the South Pole, knowing that we raised, what was it, $700,000 for kids with cancer.
Through his adventures, Aaron has raised millions for the Swedish Childhood Cancer Foundation, all the while proving that life can be pretty incredible, even when you're sitting down.
What's the next adventure for you?
My next big thing is that next spring we're going to Everest Base Camp. And then I have this dream of one day going all the way up to the summit.
Aaron is a true champion, and I have no doubt he will check Mount Everest off his bucket list very soon. And there's still time to join NBC6 as we come together to run for those who can't. Please visit NBC6.com to sign up.
Half of all spinal cord injuries are the result of traffic accidents, which means many of us could be at risk each and every day.
Yeah, today we're going to introduce you to a Wings for Life ambassador who refused to let a crash stop her from living a normal life.
And as NBC6's Kelly Blanco shows us, she's one step closer to reaching her dreams.
You're never gonna walk again. The doctor told me that. So you can imagine a girl moving from another country and...
Maria moved to South Florida from Venezuela after suffering an accident in July of 2013. With the hopes to be able to walk again, she left her life and family behind after spending 3 months in the hospital and ICU.
So I spent one night at home and we moved here after getting out of the hospital.
For the first few years, Maria spent 5 hours doing traditional physical therapy every day. And although she saw progress,
there I was able to walk with KFOs, which are braces that go all the way up to your leg.
She knew she had more to give, no matter what she was told.
And one day my therapist told me, I asked him, like, do you think I'm gonna get better? Do you think I can do more? And he told me, that's it. You reach a plateau and there's nothing else for you.
That's when an Instagram search led her to Guy Romain, owner of NeuroFit 360, a rehab facility for people with neurological injuries.
But if you really want to fight and have the belief that you can do it, it will happen. We don't promise people that we're going to make them work, but with time and consistency, yes, you will get results.
Guy works with many other world-run ambassadors, including my friend Kim Ocampo.
There is no stopping you.
I just gotta keep going, and as Guy says, keep it moving for Kim.
And Brooke Thabit, who will be participating in her 6th Wings for Life run this year.
He encouraged his patients to do more, and it was the passion that drove me away here. Like, I want to go, I want to try, I want to see how far can I go with him, because I didn't believe that was the end of my journey.
So you were told you were going to be using these heavy things for the rest of your life. You haven't used these in 3 years?
I haven't.
Guy, what is she using now?
So now she's using a carbon fiber ground reaction brace, which is much lighter. And she could go twice as far compared to where she was going before.
All right, let's go.
And as she stands proud and continues to take steps towards paralysis recovery, Maria has already achieved so much. From participating in the Dolphins Cancer Challenge with Guy, to finding love.
Let's go, Guy! Let's go, girl! You got it!
To independently using a walker to complete the last mile of the Miami Marathon this year. Her steps still a bit shaky, but her hope is unwavering.
You gotta do it, you gotta push yourself, and you will see your dreams come true.
she's a total inspiration. Maria will also be graduating with a degree in fashion merchandising this September. And this Sunday, we are running an honor for those who can. If you'd like to join us, log on to NBC6.com for more information on the Wings for Life World Run. Live in the studio, Kelly Blanco, NBC6 News.
Live, the news on NBC6 at 4 starts now.
12 different cities from around the world will be running in hopes to find a cure for spinal cord injury. And NBC6 is a proud media sponsor for the Wings for Life World Run in Sunrise.
NBC6 Kelly Blanco introduces us to Luis Amaro, who won first place in the wheelchair division 2 years in a row.
Let's go, Jesus. You're looking slow, brother. You're looking slow. Let's go. You're looking slow on me. Let's go.
Luis Amaro is a Wings for Life ambassador. He also draws attention to spinal cord research in his capacity as the coach for the Fort Lauderdale Junior Sharks wheelchair team. He, unlike most of the kids he coaches, wasn't always paralyzed.
Sure enough, they came over, and once I didn't let them speak to my sister, they shot at me 6 times and hit me twice, one in the kneecap and one in the spinal cord. That's how that came about. So, I'm here today, I'm alive.
A gang-related incident changed the trajectory of he and his family's life in 1999. But that didn't keep him away from his love of basketball. So he joined a wheelchair basketball team.
I played for 17 years. I played with the Miami Heat Wheels for 15 years, that organization. And then I transitioned over to Fort Lauderdale.
But Luis didn't only want to improve his rebound.
Your dream was always to coach a junior team.
Correct.
And now you've been doing it since January of 2017. How gratifying has that experience been like?
It's been an amazing experience.
Luis spends Sundays coaching the first junior team ever to be sanctioned by the National Wheelchair Basketball Association in the state of Florida.
Good job, Jesus. As you can see, Jesus, the chair has a lot of, like my chair's a regular chair, but that chair has an 8-degree camber on it. Nice shot.
Jesus Rios is one of his star players, although extremely shy. When he's one-on-one with his cousin Marco Hernandez or on the court, there's rarely a quiet moment.
What's it like for him to go to these practices for the Junior Sharks? Does he tell you how much he loves it?
He's very happy and all, and that's his favorite thing. That's his favorite thing for his whole life.
Basketball?
Yes.
I call them kids with exceptionalities. I don't say disabilities, right? Good move, buddy.
This Sunday, we're running for Luis, Jesus, and for everyone else in the world who hopes to be able to stand up and walk again someday. Log on to NBC6.com for more information on the Wings for Life World Run and the Fort Lauderdale Junior Sharks. Live in the studio, Kelly Blanco, NBC6 News.